Welcome to the AudioStage podcast, episode number 13. Just me and Marcus again this week.
Yeah.
Yep. We have actually had submissions. People actually want to be on the podcast.
I know. Fuck 'em. No, let's not say that.
I want to agree because I want to be like, yeah, we don't need nobody.
No,
but
I like having
the
people on.
fact is that we do need people.
It's not that we need them, it's just nice to have them on.
Yeah. I think it's a
I think
50-50 relationship
it's
between
lovely.
us and the community.
I think so as well, yeah, because we can connect with people in a different way.
We like the new Orange.
What?
Was that their
I think that
slogan?
might have
You know,
been
the
their slogan.
phone
What,
company?
connecting people.
Was that them? Or was that BT or something?
I think it was BT, mate.
Yeah.
No, BT was phone home.
Well, someone was connecting people.
Might have been Orange.
Might have been Orange. Maybe T-Mobile.
Could have been T-Mobile. T-Mobile were terrible.
Mm.
So were Orange,
So-
to be fair.
EE though. But T-Mobile is still about.
It's all about O2, mate.
O2. I'm on O2.
Same.
High five.
High five.
Yeah.
O2 high five. I
Yeah.
felt the
High five.
power then.
If O2, yeah, electricity. I
Yeah.
sort of felt it.
The O2
Yeah,
electricity. Yeah.
And if they're listening, anyone from O2, get in touch because you can sponsor.
But we don't want you on a podcast.
Telefonica, innit?
Yeah, Telefonica,
Yeah. I heard they've got some
UK.
money.
They've got a lot of money.
Yeah. So get in touch. We'll borrow some or have some.
Yeah.
You know.
To be fair, they've probably not got a lot of the amount of insurance claims I make on my phone.
Yeah. You are single-handedly
I'm bankrupt.
wrecking O2.
Telefonica, yeah.
Yeah.
New phone every month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
O2 has been forced to close its doors after Marcus claimed for the 100th time this today,
I don't know. Weird thing about it, your premium doesn't go up.
which is nice.
So,
But that's where it differs from like regular insurance, isn't it?
yeah.
Also, like if you get tech insurance, you know, from any company that's not like a house insurance type thing, they generally don't go up. You just pay the single amount each time.
That's good.
Because Hannah had insurance on her phone separate from anything else,
Yeah.
and they did put the price up. But I think that was just them putting the price up
Oh, okay.
generally.
Yeah.
But it was the same amount every time. So if she'd break it, it'd be like 80 quid, and then
That's crazy.
And then
That's a
go-
really good idea.
yeah,
It's nice.
well, it makes a change.
Yeah. What are we meant to be talking about?
yeah. I don't know how many minutes we're in now, but yeah, we did plan. Well, we should say plan
I
for this
know
one.
what we were meant to be talking
go on.
about. I remember.
Go on.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Go. You go, that's fine.
I
I'll see
always
how it is.
do.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
fine.
And we were meant to be talking about organising a recorded live event.
Yes. So the correct title was
Go on.
The logistics of running a recorded live event.
I think mine was better.
No, it wasn't, because I wrote it down, and I think
Yeah.
something written is something kept.
Something. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's
the
what they said
saying,
about
mate.
the Third Reich.
Yeah, it is. That's what they said about the Second World War.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
It's what they said about.
That's what they said about the Diary of Joseph Fritzl.
It is. It's what they said about this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought we'd touch on this because one, it's kind of been a big part of this week, kind of organising stuff because of Series 3,
nightmare.
and then some other slip ups.
It's all been my fault, to be fair.
No, it's
but
okay.
yeah.
It's fine. I'm just noting everything you do down.
Yeah.
So then.
Bringing me for a disciplinary.
Yeah. You know, you've had a verbal warning. If you do it again, it'll be a citation.
Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
Um,
You are paying 13 billion without paying tax, eh?
Who needs to pay tax?
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd like to not pay tax. It'd be great, wouldn't
I
it?
think everyone would really, but then I think the economy would suffer a bit.
I agree completely. Yeah. However, if you pay slightly more tax on the products you consume, but less from your employment, people would spend more,
True.
which would mean you would stimulate the economy.
So do you think that would benefit?
I think it would benefit massively. Yeah. You take away
Okay.
employment tax and you increase the taxes on things that people are buying, you
Yeah.
would get more money out of them because people would, they would spend more. They'd
That's
be
true.
encouraged to spend more because
Well, at
they have
least
more
it's-
disposable income.
Seems like it'd be
It's a great idea.
sound.
I'm running for the leader of the independent Marcus Party.
Independent. So only people that named Marcus can be.
Yeah, unfortunately, we were no Jeremys, no Teresas.
No, well, why would you ever have
Especially
a
not.
Teresa?
No, you would, yeah.
Fucking.
Let's not get on the political side of things.
No, that's not. That's right. Logistics of running a live event. because it's something that we do every week, really.
Yeah.
Whether we're actually doing that event there and then, or whether it's coming up in a couple of months, like everything needs sorting in good time.
It does.
And also kind of gives a bit of a insight, or more, a bit more of an insight to how we run and what we do.
Yeah, the extent of the amount of things.
Yeah, because obviously from the outside, yeah. Well, it looks like we're not doing anything.
Yeah, we're just chilling, man.
Sweet for yourself.
Yeah.
So from the inside, from the outside in, it might look like it's just a case of recording and it's easy thing to do, but there's a whole a lot that needs organising. So not only have we got to work our timetables out together, because obviously we are both
working people.
We're working people, and we have to kind of find the time to make sure that we can do all the AudioStage stuff. So it's working out our schedules together, and then on top of that, it's working out getting our videographer Graham in. Because without having him here,
the videos look rubbish.
They're a little different.
Sorry, not to rain on your parade.
No, Graham does improve the videos, tenfold.
At least.
As they say. A minimum.
Yeah, absolute minimum. I'd say tenfold.
But, so we've got to get him in. And he's actually generally quite free a lot of the time.
He is, yeah.
Which is great.
He's a free guy.
Yeah, so, not that we don't want to take the biscuit.
No.
Obviously we respect what he does, and
we love Graham.
And I'm hoping that he'll stay with us long term.
If he doesn't, I am going to Joseph Fritzl him.
What does that even mean?
Put him in the basement, lock him away for 24 years.
I don't really know who Joseph Fritzl is.
Oh, he was crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a whole... It's not really that funny, to be honest.
It doesn't sound it.
But
locking people in basements.
No.
Is he the one in America that...
No, he's German, I think.
Well, the name gives it away,
he
I
locked
guess.
His daughter away in a basement for 24 years.
As you do.
Yeah, people have thought she'd died.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the weird thing about it, though, is they had 3 children together.
Right.
So he's a very, very strange character.
Yeah, but they weren't locked away, the other 3.
Yeah.
Oh, they were?
They were, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a crazy guy.
And obviously that's got loads to do with logistics.
Yeah.
Well, for him it does.
Well, for him it does. I think he's pretty good at logistics, if you ask me.
Keeping someone away for 24 years.
That's quite a mean feat.
Yeah. Some people said he had mean feet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he probably
I don't
did.
know I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either. Don't know what you're getting at here.
Yeah. So Graham.
Yeah.
Related to Schnitzel, whatever his name is.
Schnitzel, yeah.
It's not.
If he doesn't stay with us, I'm locking him away.
But then we can't use him, or you try and use him at some...
No, I bring him out for the occasional video.
Yeah. Just have
to
to
make sure he has like a zap collar thing on.
Yeah, just in case he tries to peg it.
Just make sure he tells everyone it's a necklace.
Well, he shouldn't have any communication with the public, or...
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anyway, so just the bands that come in and...
To be honest, I agree with that before I lock him away.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can put a board in front of the bands. They can't see him. There's a camera hole.
Yeah.
That he stands behind the big board.
Yeah.
We get him to do the work, and then back in the cupboard.
I like it, yeah.
Or basement, whatever it was
back
you were
in
doing.
The cupboard, yeah.
It's ain't Harry Potter, is it?
No, it's not. No, under the stairs. No.
Yeah. So, Graham, we got to make sure Graham's ready to do it, and pardon me, and has the time. And then, of course, what I actually probably find the hardest bit is the bands and artists. Not that they're particularly difficult. They're not.
No, they're all right.
But because, for the most part, and what people probably know and I guess have to understand is that everyone is not doing this full time.
Yeah. Not even the bands.
Well, not exactly. That's my point. So it's getting them all in. So say it's a band of 4 people.
Yeah.
Obviously, logistically, that's
that
so much harder.
It does make things a lot harder because the bands are, they're all, I say, amateur bands at the moment.
Yeah.
And that's what the platform encourages. So, when we're getting amateur bands in, they've not got the time.
No.
They're going, well, I've got work that night, I've got to do this night.
Yeah. Exactly. And also, is that it?
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah, and then it's also like you might find, and this happened with us. In fact, it still happens with us because it's just fortunate that it's a little bit easier now. But say, for instance, like you've got a band of even 2 people. You might have like one of the people in that band that works like a normal 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And then the other person is on a night shift.
Yeah.
Doing so, or a late shift, and then it restricts. Well, there's even less days we can even try and do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously we're limited anyway because obviously another part of it is the room that we use to record AudioStage currently. We have to make sure that's available, that there's nothing happening in there.
Yeah.
That we can book that. And I understand that's a little bit easier because obviously you look after that.
I run it.
But you run this joint.
I run this joint. Yeah.
But it's still something we have to, think about because if we say, oh, let's do it Wednesday, and then actually no, you've got a poetry reading on Wednesday.
Yeah, which happens.
Really?
No, it doesn't. I've not had a poetry reading in it before.
Thank
you for the suggestion.
Yeah,
Do you
no
want to
worries.
start one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, poetry club.
Yeah, I'm in. I mean, I've never done poetry in my life.
No, I haven't. It's pretty easy.
I assume it's just
stuff
like
that rhymes with
easier
each other.
lyrics.
It's just lyrics, basically.
But easier.
But
I don't think you're
easier.
restricted as much with poetry.
Yeah, to the BPM
I think it's a bit more
track.
free form, and
Yeah, exactly.
you don't have to. There's no melody to it often. It's just.
Yeah.
I know some people give it a bit of a.
There was a poem. It was meant to be the shortest poem in the world, and it was Adam Haddam.
I bet it can be done shorter than that.
And actually, Muhammad Ali went into a university and he came up with a shorter one, and it was me, we.
Yeah.
Shortest poem in the world.
What
So
about I?
I mean, that's very selfish of you, to be honest.
Doesn't matter though.
Or
It's
you're a
shorter.
pirate.
It's shorter though, and it makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
Are you going to follow it with Captain or not?
no, because then
No?
it's longer.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
That
just
is true.
I, and it can be taken any which way. Whether
Is
you're
there
a
a comma?
pirate, whether you've got a stutter, and you
Yeah,
just
you got to stutter and you just can't get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you give up. Done. Yeah, you don't want any more.
You
because
probably
you've
wouldn't-
given up at that
Yeah,
point.
exactly. And then you'd be held as a genius.
Yeah. So there you go. I've done it.
I like it. Yeah.
Poem complete.
Poem complete. Poetry. Done it.
Yeah.
Complete.
Yeah.
You got an achievement. It popped up. Boop. 100 gamer score. There we go.
Yeah. Poetry complete.
Yeah. Like it.
I'm more of a trophies guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What, PlayStation?
Yeah, I did have an
That's
Xbox.
terrible.
Stopped working and I got rid of it.
Do you know what? This is why we don't get the logistics of things.
Because we just go.
We just go on a tangent.
Well, we do. We do get the
We get it
logistics done
done.
because obviously we'd have nothing recorded by now,
That's
and
true.
things wouldn't go out on time.
All right.
So
Don't get so
yeah.
defensive.
Oh, I'm so angry now. Now you've said that.
Yeah, I think we've done well up until this point. I
Up
think
until this point, has it all gone downhill then?
all
That's
gone
it. Now.
downhill
That's
right
it. We've wrecked
yeah,
it.
We've wrecked it. Wrecked the joint.
No, we've done very well, and I think we're still doing very well. And I
All right,
think
don't blow your own trumpet.
I'm gonna blow my own trumpet.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, I know that now. Jesus.
I don't think it's getting more difficult to do, but I think as we progress and we get more people working with us,
Yeah.
and we get a bit more sort of open with the bands, I guess, sort of like the bands that apply and people that we want to get in, and also from
Yeah.
further away. So Series 3 has artists from not just Northampton. This is I think this is the first time that we've branched out of this region, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I know
Well,
Deanne's.
suppose
I know Deanne's moved, but she was kind of this area prior to that.
Yeah, when we
As
first
was
approached her.
Kelly. Now I know she's down in London.
down in
now.
London doing great things.
But
Actually-
it was still
Yeah, Kelly is doing some great things, and her band is amazing.
yeah.
Seen
I
it
saw.
on
Did you
Instagram.
see one of the posts she posted the other day?
Oh,
She had two.
Unbelievable.
I think was it
She did
two or
Twisted
three
Soul.
vocals? Yeah, but it was really
Yeah,
good.
Amazing version.
So I'd like to have that back on. Not that her
Yeah.
original performance wasn't good. And for anyone who has not
pales
listened
in
to,
comparison, you know.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, original performance was great.
I'm
but-
quite disappointed that she
but-
came to AudioStage initially and just did that shit.
Yeah,
I'm joking. It was a stellar performance.
it was. I'm going to call her Stella from now on.
Kerry Stella.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly. Stella. Kerry. Kerry.
I do care.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. What's her name? Oh, what's your name again? Kerry.
Not enough to get it quite right.
Yeah. Who we got on this week? Jennifer. Jennifer K. Nash.
Jennifer F. Nash.
Jennifer
No,
F.
Nat
Nash.
got Kane Nash as well.
Yeah.
To Dash.
Dash. Jennifer F. Dash.
Jennifer F. Nash. Dash.
Dash, yeah.
Cash.
It's hard to get right, isn't it? Once you got it in there.
Johnny Nash.
Johnny Nash.
Oh, Johnny J. Nash.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Kelly's good.
Kelly's great.
Like her new music.
Yeah.
But yeah, logistics.
Yeah.
I think we've done well to this point because it's all a learning curve as well. Because let's face it, I mean, I know we've done, live events ourselves, but we're not on this side of it and not recording and then making sure everything's, out there and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, this has
on
been
time
a
as well.
totally new thing, really, for I think both of us.
Yeah.
To be fair, and the great thing about this though is, I mean, we are working to deadlines and things, but I don't ever feel the pressure of the deadline.
No,
what
it's
I mean?
no, it's not. It's not been too bad. Like, I think there has been periods
Oh, there's been a couple.
where it's been a little bit like either something has gone wrong, but then we don't have the time to fix it, so we've had to either delay it slightly or.
Yeah.
But then that's the beauty of it, and also sometimes those delays have then restructured the platform
They have,
and actually
yeah.
made it better.
Yeah, I agree.
So before, like we were having the main the first track on the first day, which was normally a Monday, and then the interview would come out on the Wednesday, and then the final track would come out on the Friday at the furthest end of the 2 weeks.
Which is strange.
Which is, I don't know why we did that structure.
I don't know. I probably listened to you.
That sounds like your idea. I can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Smell that.
Yeah.
Smell that. Yeah.
It smells like your idea. Oh, kicks your mic. Oh, for God's sake, start again. No, could you imagine? This is all scripted, by the way, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we write this out all before.
You
All the
write in
little,
the kick.
yeah, I did write in the kick. So Dan kicks mic at however many minutes in. Can't tell you that. That's
the right upsetting.
disclosing information. Yeah, that's disclosing information that we're not happy to disclose at this stage.
You're right.
Yeah. What were we talking about again? This is ridiculous.
Stop. It's getting silly. It's getting silly. What were we talking about? No, I can't even remember.
Something that was your idea.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
The layout.
When
the
you
original
originally
platform.
decided to put the video.
I remember when we made the joint decision to do this.
Oh yeah, that was
that
it.
was
yeah,
it.
Yeah, joint decision. Yeah,
I'll take 50% of the blame. So
That's
it's not
fine,
so
I will
harsh
as
on
well.
you, of course. Yeah,
and I'll put at least 25% on Graham.
of course. Well,
Because he's not here
actually,
to defend himself.
you know what?
Actually, it was all
Graham-
Graham's idea, weren't it?
fucking Graham.
Yeah, for God's sakes.
Yeah. So it was Graham's idea, and then we kind of came in and said, "Look, Graham, great guy, mate, but we've got to make some changes."
Yeah.
That's what we did. So now the first single goes out on on the Monday. The interview goes out on the Friday, and then the main performance will go out on the first Monday of the second week.
Yeah.
And then that way it gives it
It was a whole week.
gives it a whole week to mature, like a
It does,
good
yeah.
cheese.
Like a good cheese.
Yeah.
Or wine.
No, I don't really drink wine.
No.
Although I saw a wine, I can't remember what supermarket it was in. One of them. I like the picture on the front. It was kind of like a geometric, like
Lizard.
deer or something. No, so like a geometric deer, and it was a rosé. And I thought,
Oh yeah.
I'll drink
Did you
that.
buy it?
No, I didn't. I
Oh.
was buying tissues,
Yeah. We should have bought some.
as you do. Sorry, I'm just drinking in the middle of.
Yeah, it's fine, mate.
Hey, mate, professional. You got to keep the lips moist.
The lips have to be moist at all times.
You know how it is.
Not just in our industry.
No, all sorts of industries.
Yeah, like
Drinking competitions.
yeah, envelope sealers,
Do you think that was a job ever?
professional envelope sealer. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it was like a production line.
It's
and
horrible.
There was a
though,
guy at the
isn't it?
end just licking envelopes.
But that is like, I mean, come on. Why were we doing that?
What, licking envelopes?
I mean, I know they're still about as well, but Jesus, I mean, licking an envelope and then sending it through the post. I mean, talk about Black Plague.
Yeah, giving it a bit of love.
sending germs and shit around the country via Royal Mail.
Nothing wrong with that.
Do you think that's it? Royal Mail are the cause of like pandemics and
yeah. Well, did you not remember that anthrax thing that went through the post?
Go on.
Yeah, it was like sending powder through the post. And It was like anthrax or something, wasn't it?
I mean, you can send anything really. I know they question it, but they don't open it. Yeah.
Well,
they open it there.
If you ever order anything on the dark web, I don't do myself, obviously, but yeah.
It sounds like it's coming from experience.
No, I was watching a documentary, and people get things delivered from the dark web through the post.
Whatever way can you do it?
It's crazy.
Though, but whatever way.
Yeah, but I mean, like you're getting Pat, your postman, turn up, and
But is it a real postman or is it a postman
in disguise?
In disguise, kind of undercover.
He looks the same as a normal postman, though, doesn't
matter, mate. Doesn't matter.
No.
Got to think about these things.
Could be like an FBI plant, couldn't he?
Could be. Probably not in this country.
Like some sort of.
The FBI hang out over here?
No, it'd be Interpol if it was that. Because
I'm sure we've got someone from the
police,
FBI over here.
We've got MI5.
I know, but surely someone from the FBI in the US is here today.
We won't because we...
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Gary
from Interpol.
Former FBI agent.
Yeah, you're wanted for international crimes
against Grindelwald.
Okay, Grindelwald, that's fine.
Out on DVD now.
Yeah, I like it, yeah. Anyway, these the fantastic live events that we're obviously doing.
Fantastic live events.
Yeah, that we've been recording. You obviously know all about now and how we do it. The one thing I would say is...
the 2 minutes that we actually put that information in.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And the rest is just filler.
I would just say, as a side note, remember to coil your cables. That makes things a lot easier.
Do what?
Coil your cables.
Of course.
Yeah.
I do every day.
Yeah.
Every day I'm coiling.
Every day you're coiling.
Yeah.
You've got a coil.
Hashtag every day I'm coiling. Hashtag that and we'll...
every day I'm coiling.
We'll do a
coil.
We won't
do a coil challenge.
I'm going to forget about it the minute I leave here.
Let's get everyone doing a coil challenge. The AudioStage coil challenge.
Yeah, is that the next big thing?
That's the next big thing.
What does it entail? We've got to give people and what they got to do.
What we should do is... I'll take a
we
picture
kind of got to do the first
I'll
one.
take a picture of my mess of cables.
Yeah.
And then I've got to do a picture of all my cables after when they're coiled and neatly put away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would fucking love to see that.
Yeah.
From you.
It's going to happen.
All your cables or just a select
all
few?
No, all of them. The whole flight case.
Okay. Including my ones are out here as well.
We're in the region of about 200 cables here.
Okay. So that's going to be the benchmark.
That is the benchmark, and I want to see other guys do it.
Okay.
You know
what?
Cables.
It started out silly, but I'm liking the sound of this.
I think we should
do a coil
music, challenge.
The coil challenge.
And set it to some trap music.
Yeah. We don't have to set it to any music, really.
Yeah, I think we should.
If you want to do that, that's
like,
fine.
Was that, the freezing challenge? What is that called? Where the mannequin challenge.
Oh, well, they used to just...
Let go was please. Yeah, we should do a song like that. The final song, yeah.
It doesn't quite work the same as the mannequin challenge.
It doesn't, does
This
it?
is more like the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, it is.
Than anything.
I like it, though. We could get sound engineers all over the world sorting out the cables.
And mate, there's going to be some tidy cables as well.
It's going to be a tidier world.
Just because of what we've done on this podcast.
I agree.
So we've got hashtag... What's the hashtag?
Coil challenge.
Coil challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
There you go. So at least we got something out of this podcast. If anything.
If nothing else. Yeah.
If nothing else, you're going to have a tidy coil.
Yeah.
Cable. Is it a tidy coil? Or is it a tidy cable that's coiled?
It's a tidy cable that is coiled. However,
could it be a tidy
you could
coil?
refer to it as a coil, yeah.
Interesting. Are we...
I think we're done.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was the AudioStage podcast, episode number 13, the logistics of AudioStage.
AudioStage. The logistics
of talking.
Yeah.
The logistics of a live event. Thanks for listening. You've been great. We love every well, no, not you, personally.
Right, okay.
The audience. The 6 people that listen to this.
Cheers, Jono.
Jono, Graham, me and you.
Yeah, Josh Ashtrop probably listens.
Josh probably listens to maybe 6 seconds of it.
Yeah.
I know Hannah listened to a bit of one of the intros.
Yeah.
She found quite funny.
Yeah.
but she probably doesn't get this far into it. So
Yeah, no one listens to it from my
no.
family.
I mean, are they understandable, really?
Well, my mum came in and punched me square in the face and
That's
went,
fine.
"Don't you ever say your name in public again."
Get back in the basement.
Get back in the basement. And that was it. Yeah, I know. I'm just finishing, Mum. Sorry.
yeah. Please don't hit him. Don't hit him. Please, Mum. Please.
Right.
Just a quick sponsor.
Oh, sponsor time.
Yeah, again. BB Co. Hatwear, headwear.
Headwear.
Yeah, we're keeping them as a sponsor for a little while.
Yeah.
I've pretty much continuously been wearing one of their hats for about 6 months.
Yeah.
I like them. So
Same.
go check them out. Just, search BB Co. in your Google search bar.
They're great. Absolutely great hats.
Yep,
and
comfy.
they've got pencil holders.
They have got, well, mine doesn't. This is the Lincoln
Well, you chose a
black
terrible hat.
waxed one, but no, I like this one. Goes with everything I wear.
My hat's better.
It is nice.
'Cause
You
it's
had the
got a
green,
pencil.
got a green one, haven't you, with a pencil holder?
Yeah.
Let me just check out what their website is, so I can give you all the relevant information. But I'll put it in the description anyway.
Yeah.
But they are great hats.
To be honest, I wouldn't buy another hat.
no, until something better comes along.
Until something better comes along, but it won't. The thing is, BB Co are quality,
and they're British made, apparently.
and they are British made, and I think they're ethically made as well.
Yeah, ethically sourced, ethically made.
Yeah, I saw some bloke hanging around in some trees.
And
That
that's
was
all you
wasn't
need.
it?
And that's all you need to know,
That's all you need to know.
mate. If it's in a tree,
Then it's got to be.
it's got to be good.
Got to be good.
Website is I'll put it in the description, like all the other links. But BB Co, kind of like BBC with an O. BB.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah.
Exactly that. Just in case no one sort of understands the breakup of letters.
No.
BBCO headwear.com. Yeah.
Buy a hat.
Go check them out. Buy a hat. Support small businesses, actually.
Yeah.
Because they are a small business. And we're collaborating with them at the minute.
Yeah, don't buy anything off Amazon.
Do not buy anything off Amazon.
Yeah.
I bought a couple of things off Amazon recently.
Well,
Actually,
you're contributing to the problem.
the biggest problem with Amazon is the sheer size of the boxes for the thing you buy,
They are.
and that's the only issue.
I bought 200
Bar
cable
taxes.
ties. No, I bought 400 cable ties actually, and the box was huge, much bigger than the cable ties.
Yeah, well,
And,
obviously, but giant boxes.
They were huge.
Amazon, the world of giant boxes,
Yeah,
and that's all you need to know. I think that's a good place to end the podcast.
it is.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.